always wanted to ask just a little bit. I'm gonna cut up a section right here. The sim to the real life. We know that it's not, exactly the same. We don't have the G forces, but a lot of teams now are using the simulator to train, and obviously because it's so expensive to get on the track, just to teach you maybe for an hour, but you get in the sim a whole lot maybe when you were training.
Yeah, I thought the sim was definitely even the difference between like what I kind of have the sim stuff at home compared to what we had at GT Academy, where you're in kind of a just even a cockpit of a car and you're doing the sim stuff. That just kind of gets you in that mindset right away too. And you're not when you're out on track or even when you're out in the sim, you like you said you don't have the G's and stuff. So in the sim, I think it's kind of harder to run quicker times because you don't have that feel. You all got to just use your hands and your eyes and your ears. So you're kind of relying on those senses more. So it's a lot. I think it's when you prepare for kind of the sim race, maybe it's not physically as demanding, but it's that mental kind of that can prepare you more because it's you're dealing with those three sensory details a lot more than what you would in the race.
And you take those sensors to the track, like do they transfer? Like, do you see, do you know the track? Do you see where you're going? Do you use your eyes or?
Yep. There's different, like you said too. There's the sim stuff is getting so good that if I can prepare for Watkins Glen or Road America or Laguna, by coming into a corner, I see there's a tree or there's a skid mark where that I use for my brake point, and then I get to Laguna and that tree's there. And you kind of know you got to try. Obviously, you don't go out there right away and slam on the brakes if that's your brake marker because it might be a little different. But you can kind of use some of that information, and you also feel more at home too when you prepare, run a lot of laps. Like I know when I ran Dubai a lot before I went there, you kind of show up at the track and you feel like, oh, just another day here. And you kind of feel a lot more comfortable, and you can get out on track and be faster right away.
So you ran the bike on the sim before you got there.
Yep,
Awesome.
exactly.